Right, well, I was about to go to bed last night and I thought I'll just have a quick look around the internet before I hit the hay, and I came across the story that everyone seems to be talking about today, and it's that Bungie are splitting with Activision. And what does that mean? Well, it could mean a lot of very good things if Bungie get to make decisions about their games in future. We've already seen the way Destiny has gone, and while I've never been somebody who's been interested in Destiny at all, I was very disappointed almost from day one when I started hearing about it. And, it's kind of a service model and all the rest of it, which doesn't really interest me. I would much sooner have had Bungie creating a game that took, some of the ideas that he had in Halo and ran with them and made something maybe bigger, better, slightly different. I don't know what I wanted, but I certainly didn't want Destiny. And then if you fast forward to where we are now, Destiny is full of microtransactions, as is often the case with Activision Blizzard or Blizzard Activision games. So hearing that Bungie are going to be leaving Activision is, well, great news for me. And I think a lot of people are extremely happy about Bungie leaving Activision. If you look at their history, they made Halo, and Halo is one of the greatest games ever to come out of any platform. And you may think that's hyperbole, but I think in terms of its influence and its importance, it's true. It's self-evidently true. The control mechanism alone is something that we can thank Bungie for, because if you look at all the shooters that you play on your consoles now, they use a very similar mechanism to that which was developed for Halo. Halo changed things. It was an extremely important game. And then we got Bungie moving on from Microsoft and partnering with Activision, and the rest is history. It all went downhill, from my perspective, very rapidly after that. And I don't think Destiny, certainly not for gamers of my generation and maybe a little bit younger, Destiny's just not what we wanted it to be. But hold your horses a second, because while we can lay the blame squarely at Activision, we don't actually know what Bungie are going to do moving forward. They've talked about, and I'll have up on the screen as I'm speaking, the press release that Bungie put out on their website, so you can read that for yourself. But they've talked on there about continuing to support Destiny, and that's good news because they've actually taken Destiny with them. They're not leaving that behind with Activision to sour even more. They're taking it with them. But we do need to approach this with a little bit of skepticism, because Bungie now aren't the Bungie they were back in the day when they were making Halo. The world's moved on. We live in a different environment. Gaming has changed, and Bungie has changed. Certainly they've been a little bit tainted by their association with Activision, but we've already dealt with that. So what can we expect for them moving forward? Well, we don't really know. That's the truth of it. Presumably they're going to continue making games, and hopefully they may bring Destiny around. It still won't be my kind of game, to be honest, because it's that service model, and you can make a game that has a service model that is better. I mean, I would cite Fortnite. I think Fortnite's got a pretty decent service model. I think some of the stuff you buy is a bit expensive, but it's got one of the better models out there. Certainly better than Destiny, as I understand it, as it stands. So, maybe Bungie can move things around, change things, and we can get a better Destiny. Or Destiny 2, as we're on that now. And maybe they'll bring a Destiny 3, and Destiny 3 will be everything that all the people who were excited when it was first announced were expecting from Destiny. And then perhaps even further down the line, we can expect to see them produce other games. I mean, it'd be a bit crazy to think that they wouldn't. But here's an interesting one for you. They're now independent. And we know that somebody else out there is looking to buy studios. And I think this one's a bit of a shot in the dark. I don't think this is likely. But maybe Microsoft will come calling again. You never know. How about Bungie coming in-house and becoming a exclusive studio for Microsoft? Certainly not on the cards at the moment, but you never know what's going on behind the scenes. It could even be that the reason they've split with Activision is because they do want to go back and partner with Microsoft. Again, this is crazy speculation, but you never know. But let me know what you think and what you're hoping for. You know, what do you think we might see from Bungie now that they've got the shackles off and that Bobby Kotick and his minions aren't looking and trying to penny pinch every little aspect of the game? You know, maybe we could see something good from them now. Maybe we could see the game turn into something great. And I'm excited to see what they do going forward, because the reality is, whatever you might think about Destiny, and I know some people really like it, some people don't, some people like the service model, some people don't, but whatever else you think, Bungie have got a track record for making solid games. And as I said, with Halo, groundbreaking games. They're capable of doing amazing things. And at the moment, I'm really excited to get Bungie away from that parasite that is Activision and maybe making something great. That's all we can hope for. Maybe this is a sign of things changing, and you never know. Maybe even Blizzard will extricate themselves from under the cosh of Activision. I can't see that. That's even more of a wild statement. I can't see that happening. I think we're more likely to see Blizzard get crushed under the the fallout of all the changes that are going on there, but maybe that's for another video. But anyway, as I say, let me know what you think. We'll have a talk about it in the comments, and if you like this and you think this is a good video and you like what I'm talking about, give it the thumbs up. If you think I'm talking crap, give me a thumbs down and all the usual nonsense. And, you know, come and look me up on Discord and Twitter and all the other stuff, and we can chat on there as well. And in the meantime, you know what I'm going to do. And, well, those of you who are new probably don't, but I'm going to go and grab myself a cup of tea. Hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you think this is good news. I think it could be. And, yeah, I'll speak to you in the next one. Bye.